Good morning, guys. Okay, apparently when I say guys, I didn't realize I'm really saying good morning, guys. No, it's just a habit, so I should say good morning, everyone. But anyways, I wanted to do a quick coffee chit chat. So coffee time. And I'm going to try to make this really quick. It's not going to be part 2 of the last video. It's just going to be a video on its own. So just a quick, well, first of all, it's officially my 2-year anniversary this month. So yay, I am officially entering my 3rd year. And when I say entering, I have finally got confirmation that yes, I should do it another year. I wasn't 100% sure that I was going to do it another year. And so I was praying and asking God, like, God, you know, is this what you want? Is this in your will? Like, I don't want to be outside of the will of God. So, because when you're in the will of God, no matter, even if it's not what you want, trust me, you're going to have protection, you're going to have provision, you're going to have, you know, doors being opened, opportunities, you know, just favor on your side because God is with you. And when you're outside of the will of God and he doesn't want you doing something, even though you might want to do it, there's going to be like roadblock after roadblock. There's going to be like, it's going to be difficult. And, you know, because he's trying to redirect you. And so I've walked this long enough to know, like, he wins, you know, like, just surrender. He wins, you know. So I'm just like, okay, God, you know, which direction are you taking me? Should I go back to work? You know, like, where do you want me? Like, I don't even know where I want to live down the road. I just don't feel like I'm ready to live in a house right now. I don't feel it, you know, no matter how beautiful, no matter, you know, anything. I just want to continue to live on the road. So, but I needed confirmation, you know, and I started asking God, like, okay, God, you know, give me confirmation that I should continue on the road, and where should I go? Like, I know I feel at peace where I'm at right now, but during the winter, do you want me to go to Florida? Do you want me to go to Arizona? I've been to Arizona. I've never been to Florida. And so I was just like, you know, where should I go? And then things just kind of started happening where he started to confirm that not only would he be with me and he wants me to continue what we have started, is he gave me confirmation about Arizona. And so one of the ways, I mean, other than like I kept on wearing my Arizona shirts, I was like, I have new shirts from the rainforest I should be wearing, but like, no, I'm wearing my Arizona shirts. I have 3 Arizona shirts and I just kept on like wearing them. And so anyways, but not that. I ended up running into a couple, and I'll be showing you guys that video down the road, but and just the way that I ran into them, it was totally God, trust me. And I didn't understand it at the moment, like why I ran into them. But now hindsight, I know it was confirmation about me going to Arizona, because one of the things that stood out was, we're going to see you in Quartzsite, right? You know, and I was just like, yeah, you know, and then later I was just like, God, you know, like, did I just lie to them? Like, am I going to Quartzsite? Like, I didn't know. And so I just kept praying about it. Like, God, you know, like, where do you want me to go? Then I got my final confirmation. I mean, things were happening too, but it's like, for me, I just need, you know, more signs after sign. And that's just the way God speaks to me. Everybody's different. But anyways, the last thing that happened was, and hopefully the guy that I just met is watching. I don't want to mention names because I like to respect people's privacy. But just know, the guy that I recently met with a dog, you were my God used you. Let's just put it that way. God used you. So what happened was I ran into a guy here at this campsite that I'm at, and when he said his dog's name, it's like just something clicked in me, and just the wheel started turning and stuff like that, of something that happened in Quartzsite where God wanted me to meet somebody, but I got in the way. My shyness or whatever got in the way, and I just didn't listen to God at the time, you know. And so I'm like, God, if that's you, like, you'll orchestrate it, you'll, you know, like, you'll do it again. Like, you know, I'll try to be more bold, you know, because it's just not one of my things. I'm very introverted, and so I'm friendly to people, but I'm introverted, you know. And so anyways, this guy, when he said his dog's name, something in me just was like, click. And I looked at his rig, and I was just like, I had seen it once before. And that's what's weird, that I would even question who he was or who he was associated with. But it's just like something in me just asked him, like, are you, like, you know. So what I did is I asked him, are you associated with this person who God was trying to highlight to me last time I was in Arizona? I felt like I was going to meet 3 people. And so this was one of the guys. For whatever reason, like, God wanted to encounter this guy, give him some message. I don't know. And so anyways, yeah, this is, you know, his friend. And so he's like, yeah, that's me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, this is just so weird. And so, but super nice guy. Love his dog. I just love his dog. And the fact that Roxy gets along with his dog, like, Roxy normally will just, I don't know, she's just so mean. She can be so mean sometimes. And I know she's protecting me, but then there's times where she just gets along with another dog, you know, like, she's not ready to just tear their ankles off. And so that's when I know, like, okay, this is good, you know. And so yeah, you guys haven't seen the other side of Roxy. Anyways, so, you know, we talk and stuff like that, and I'm talking to another guy that I had just, you know, met up just strolling. You know, he was just walking, and I start walking with him, and, you know, we start chatting about the area. And anyways, so I leave, and I'm like, okay, God, whatever you're doing, like, you know, the fact that I met him, and he had actually said, hey, you know, are you going to be in Quartzsite? And I was just like, yeah. And he's like, come say hi, you know. And I'm just like, you know, I don't like crowds. And I know this other guy that has a YouTube channel, you know, has a big following. And so I don't want to be around crowds. I don't want to be around, you know, a lot of people. And so I'm thinking, and plus I get weird about that. It's just, I don't know, it's just weird. And so I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, and not really knowing, like, if I would. But he's just like, come say hi and stuff. And he was just so sweet, you know. And I'm like, okay. And anyways, I think he has secret spots too, which I like. Is just like another guy that I met, who's, hopefully he's watching too, who's parked down by the river, and I'm gonna go see him soon. He's like, if you want hidden spots, you know, locations, like, I've got those, you know. So it's good to know people, because I have a feeling like Overlander, yeah, I have a feeling like that's gonna be coming to an end because of who has access to it, which it's law enforcement, rangers, everything, because I think them seeing the spots that we're marking, they're going to go check those spots, and then they're going to put signs up, and they're going to crack down, let's put it that way. So to have the hidden spots, that's why I'm trying to find more spots. It's like, and I'm trying to keep them, like, you know, under the radar, because you want those go-to places, you know, where no one is going to ticket you or bother you or, you know, tell you to leave. Anyways, back on track. Yeah, so him saying, you know, come to Arizona was like another sign, like, okay, I am supposed to go to Arizona. I am supposed to go to Quartzsite.